You've had the thought. Everyone has. I could open a coffee shop. Good espresso, cozy chairs, regulars who know your name. How hard could it be? Here's how hard. $80,000 to $300,000 to open the doors. 18 to 36 months before you see a real profit. And a net margin, if you survive, of 5 to 15%. After Coffee has some of the best gross margins in food service. Let's not explain this like a lecture. Let's live it. This is the actual timeline of opening a coffee shop, day by day, month by month, and the exact moment most owners either break through or break down. You sign the lease, 800 to 1,200 square feet, in a decent neighborhood. You feel unstoppable. You don't know it yet, but you just committed to somewhere between $20 and $150 per square foot just to convert this raw space into a working cafe. Plumbing, ventilation, electrical, the works. The dream costs money before it serves a single cup. Equipment arrives. A proper espresso setup, the machine that can actually handle a morning rush, runs $12,000 to $20,000 on its own. Add grinders, a POS system, refrigeration, furniture. Total equipment, $20,000 to $80,000. Leasehold improvements, the actual construction, land between $20,000 and $150,000. And here's the number nobody warns you about. You need 3 to 6 months of operating capital sitting untouched before you open. $20,000 to $100,000 just waiting. Not decorating your cafe, not paying you, sitting there in case reality doesn't match your spreadsheet. By the end of month 1, you've spent somewhere between $80,000 and $300,000. You have served 0 customers. The doors open. Friends and family show up. Instagram looks great. You feel like you made it. You didn't. Most new cafes hit 100 to 120 transactions a day in month 1. And here's the brutal math nobody tells you at the ribbon cutting. You probably need close to 200 transactions a day just to break even. You're not halfway there. You're barely halfway to halfway. The Instagram photos stop. This is where it gets real. Labor eats 35 to 40% of your revenue. Coffee has 60 to 80% gross margins, one of the best in food service. But after rent, labor, and overhead, your actual net profit is sitting at 6 to 15%. Translate that. A cafe doing $500,000 a year, running well, nets around $40,000. For the owner who's working 50-plus hours a week to make that number real. If you're not behind the espresso machine yourself, you're paying someone $40,000 to $60,000 a year to be there instead, straight out of a margin that was never fat to begin with. By month 6, you're growing 10 to 15% a month if things are going right. If they're not, this is where owners quietly start looking at their lease and doing math they don't want to do. Here's the actual formula, not the inspirational version. Fixed monthly costs on a typical setup, around $22,700. Your contribution margin, what's left after ingredients per drink, is roughly $3.88 on a $5.75 average ticket. Divide it out. You need 5,850 transactions a month. That's about 195 customers a day, every single day. Most cafes hit that number, if they hit it at all, around month 12 to 16. Not month 3, not month 6. A full year in if you're lucky. If your business plan showed profit by month 3, your business plan was fiction. This is the window where most coffee shop owners find out the truth. 14 to 20 months to break even, 24 to 36 months before there's meaningful profit for you, the owner, not the business. You. Here's what separates the ones still open at month 24 from the ones who quietly sold their espresso machine on Facebook Marketplace. Location maturity, starting debt load, and whether the owner worked the bar themselves. Owner-operators who work the counter 50-plus hours a week save $40,000 to $60,000 a year in labor costs, money that goes straight to keeping the business alive during the exact window most shops die. The dream survives on labor you didn't budget your energy for. One more twist that changes this whole story. Where you opened. A 12-ounce latte in San Francisco sells for $7 to $9. The same drink in Nashville, $5.50 to $7. Sounds like the expensive city wins, right? Manhattan retail space runs $150 to $250 per square foot per year. A 1,000 square foot lease there costs $12,500 to $20,800 a month before you've bought a single coffee bean. Secondary Texas markets, $12 a square foot. Same size shop, a fraction of the monthly bleed. Higher prices don't save you if rent eats the difference before it reaches your pocket. So, should you open a coffee shop? If you're chasing the Instagram version, cute mugs, latte art, a cozy afternoon vibe, walk away now. That version doesn't survive month 12. If you're willing to work behind that counter for 50 hours a week, hold $20,000 to $100,000 in reserve you don't touch, and wait 18 to 36 months before this business pays you back. The math genuinely works. Coffee has real margins. This is a real business. But the version of this dream that gets sold on social media, open shop, sell lattes, get rich, that version has never once existed. Next time another business gets the same honest breakdown, the numbers are linked below. Verify them yourself. Subscribe, because every business you think is simple is hiding a timeline like this one.